to this. And the answer is a little more complex than I would like to explain. So I thought, why not do a tutorial video? So here it is, my tutorial video on how to keep your hair in regs as a POC. So the first thing you want to do is you want to make sure that you wet your hair thoroughly. Here we go. As we all know, the old reg used to say 1.25 inches in bulk, whatever. Now they've increased it to 2 inches in bulk. This is way more than 2 inches in bulk. And I know a lot of non-POCs who have way more than 2 inches in bulk, talking like 6-7 inches, but you know, their hair is a different texture, so they can just do a comb over. We POCs do not have that privilege. So wetting your hair is pretty self-explanatory. I don't really have to tell you how to wet your hair. However, I will show you a tool that I like to use. Get you one of these right here. I don't know what it's called. I call it a little scalp scrubber. I'll show you what I use it for. So you want to get as much moisture in there as possible. As you can see, the moisture has already helped my hair to shrink. I'm going to take a generous amount of shampoo and get that worked in there nice and good. This is where that scrubber that I showed you earlier, scalp whatever, I don't know what it's actually called, comes in handy. Not only does it get deep down, but I use it to also brush in a sense. So as you see, I'm brushing my hair down. This is also a technique for if your hair is a little bit shorter and you're trying to get waves. This is something you can do as part of your wash and go technique. But I'm using it to show you how to keep your hair in regs. So you want to make sure you get it all nice, smooth down, compact. I have a lot of hair, as you can see, so I like to take extra steps past the scrubber thing, and I'll take a regular brush. Well, not a regular brush, I'll take a hard brush, and I'll do extra brushing as well in order to ensure the maximum level of laying down. Then you want to wash all of that out once you got it all laid down, and we'll be back. Now, this next thing I'm about to tell you is kind of important. When you wash your hair out, make sure that you're using cold water. You don't want to use hot water, you don't want to use warm water, you want to use cold water. It's good for your hair, it helps, so use cold water when you're washing it out. Once you wash it out, you see where we're sitting at? Technically, you're in regs, you know what I mean? Right there. You're less than 2 inches. You're less than 1.25 inches in bulk, actually. But we're going to take it one step further because, you know, POCs and their hair get looked at more stringently than others. So we're going to take it one step further and make it also look neat and professional. So what we just did, we shampooed, we used our scrubber, used cold water to wash it out. Now what we're going to do is we're going to use a conditioner, and we're going to leave it in and put a do-rag over top of it, and that's going to help to tighten it down even more, make it more compact, give it more that neat, presentable 36-2903 or whatever reg you fall under. Yes, I'm a military veteran, and yes, I dealt with these things while I was in. So I'm trying to help other POCs to circumvent the regs a little bit. You know, you're still obeying the regs, just like those others who do their comb overs and then on the weekend have their long flowing blonde hair. But you know, it's a little more difficult for us, so I'm trying to show you. And I know there's gonna be people saying, "Oh, why don't you just go get a haircut? You get paid on the 1st and the 15th." To you, I say, shut up. So, yeah. Let me show you what you got to do next. Use a generous amount of conditioner. For some reason, conditioner never feels like it's in. I don't know why that is. But you want to make sure that it gets in to your entire head. Make sure you got conditioner all over. And then, what? Someone said it in the back. I heard it. Oh, yeah. Use the scrubber. That's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to use the scrubber again. Looks to get it all in there, all deep down. Make sure it's hitting all the spots it needs to. This is the technique I use. I use it, if you know your wave pattern, I brush my hair in the same pattern that I brush my hair when I'm doing waves. So I just do the same thing when I use my scrubber. If you want to go in a different pattern, that's fine, whatever works for you. And once you do that, you don't want to wash it out. Alright? You can hit it with the second brush, like you did with the shampoo. Hit it with a hard brush and make sure it's even more compact. But you want to make sure that you do not wash it out yet. Alright? Once you got it all on there, nice, good, evenly spread, you want to throw a do-rag on. I like to go with the long tail, you know, because I'm ignorant. So get you a do-rag on there, tie it up tight. This is hard to do with two hands or with one hand, so I'm gonna stop recording and pick it back up once I'm finished tying it. Alright, there we go. So once you get your do-rag on, you want to do the same thing. Just as before, you're going to wash it out with that cold water, but you want to leave your do-rag on to do so. Quick 30-second rinse should suffice. I'm going to just make sure that it's just washing all the conditioner in and the excess out. There we go. Alright, next up we want to do, we can either air dry or you can blow dry. Personally, if I'm about to go to bed or something, I used to make sure I blow dry. I don't want to sleep on a wet head in my bed. If you're about to just, you know, be moving around and about the day, you can let it air dry. I honestly don't know which is better. I air dry if I don't have to blow dry, because I'm just not trying to do more work. But I can't sit here and tell you that blow drying is better than air drying, or air drying is better than blow drying. Test it out, see what you like, you know what I mean? See which one feels better for you. So you want to leave your do-rag, whether you air dry or blow dry. If you blow dry, your hair should be, you know, dry fairly quick, 30 minutes. If you air dry, I'd wait a minimum of 3 to 4 hours. However, even if you air dry, I still keep my do-rag on. I'd keep it on until I needed to go to work. That's what I would do. So I'm going to probably do a mixture of both. I'm probably gonna air dry for a little bit, but I think might be about to lay down soon. So then I shall blow dry it. I'm gonna leave the do-rag on overnight, sleep on it, let it get real nice and compact, and then I'll show y'all how it looks in the morning. So, fast forward 4 hours. So we fast forward time a bit, and let's see the finished result. As you can see, there is well within regs, and no one can say anything about anything. Not touching the ears. You're good. Hope this tutorial helps you. If not, get a haircut.